Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. I'm bringing you the card I made for the Stamping Inkspirations blog hop, and the theme was Love is in the Air, because it's February and it's like Valentine's Day. But you know, you can make this for any time. I'm not actually making this for Valentine's Day. I'm going to use it probably as an anniversary card because I've already made my Valentine's card. So I am using new set in the mini catalogue, the Lots of Hearts. I realised I didn't have a single set with hearts. I had so many love theme things to do, 3 in fact, in February. Didn't have a single heart. I had some tiny ones from well written die, but that was about it. So it was, oh, and there was a heart on the dog punch, isn't there? It's like not a lot. So I looked at this set and I thought, oh, this is quite nice because I do like all these other little elements within it. It's not just hearts. So I spent a long time deciding on which heart sort of set I wanted, and this is the one I went for. And I came up with this. We had a little bit of a Zoom craft, some of the team members, and we were just chatting, and I had just received this, and so whilst we were chatting I made that, and I quite liked it. And so I'm going to make it again. I'm going to do it in traditional red actually, because I'll be giving this to Ed, and he keeps his things in his man cave. And it's black and grey, but it does have an accent of red, so I thought this would go really well in it. So I have mounted up these 3 and that, well, all the hearts, all 4 hearts apart from that one, and I'm going to stamp them, and then I'm going to die cut them. So I've got, I don't think they'll all fit on that one. We'll have a go and see what happens. That one's not going to be die cut, but these 3 are. So I might, with a bit of Tetris, get them on there. So, and now they're forever going to be stained with red, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? Reds, purples, they do then stain forever. So this one is a large block, so I'm gonna, yes, oh, smudged all the way over there. I might be okay though. Let's do this one. I might be clever and go up the other way to give me a bit of space. Yep, I'm just going to check with the dies how much space around it I need, because sometimes you do need a little bit of extra space, and I might not have left myself enough. So, oh yeah, cooking on gas, that is working. And then, is there room for that in there? There is, there is. Oh, I did manage to squeeze it on. Not that I'm tight or anything about my cardstock, but I am actually. So put that one in there, and then it doesn't matter about that little smudge. Yay! Because it doesn't matter. Right, so we're going to die cut them out, and I'm going to die cut out the XOXOXO as well. I'm just going to give, I washed this last night. I've been saying for weeks, I've been crafting with my sister. She's had 3 weeks off, so we'll be getting together on FaceTime, crafting together every afternoon. And I keep saying I need to clean my Stamp and Scrap. I have. Yeah, nice and clean. Look at that. I was getting like a dirty black mess, and it was filthy when I rinsed it. I just rinse it in water, warm water, until it goes clear, and we're all sorted. So I need a bit of real red on this. So real red is brights. I have like all my bright scraps well, all my colour families, I just have them all shoved together. There's a real red. It'll come out of that, won't it? You see? So I keep them so that they're perfect for little bits, less wastage. Going to use my mini because I can. So perfect for this set. I think they all go through the mini, even the big fancy one goes through. So that's a bargain. Get off the bits from previous. So I'm going to cut out my XOXO. I'm going to cut it out from that bit there because I will. Cuts it out, but I want the outside of it, if you get what I mean. So that will go through. Got bits of washi because it's not got a magnetic plate. They're still working on that, and I am very used to using my magnetic plate. So I'm going to use that bit. And what I did do actually was I sort of tried it out of picking that up with a bit of washi, and that it could maybe be used, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just sweeping that into the bin. So this piece might actually be a tad wide. Oh no, it fits. So I'm not going to try and be clever and do more than one at a time. Now we've got this heart here, and I don't know if you can see, you've got cut lines on either side, so it actually cuts an outline of a heart. And what I did was, and it's actually exactly the same size as these hearts, so what I did was, because I want it to kind of outline this heart, you can see I outlined that one with it. And so what I did was I cut this again, so I lined it up on the outside of this heart, used a bit of washi to hold it in place. And my idea was cut it out so that I've got the inside of the heart, and then I'd cut the outside in the colour. And then I had a genius moment. So that's that. That's your outline. And my genius moment was to get the blend. So I've got real red blend, and I'll just cut it. I'll just colour it. So that's what I did. So there's bits of ink on it from where we were stamping, but you can of course cut out a bit of real red, but I mean, partly why I did it was because I was just practicing and I didn't want to get a bit of cardstock. But then I thought, well, actually, it works. So you got your outline for that to go in. And I thought that was quite nice. That's my little tip there. Of course you need the blend to do that, but you know. Right, so now we just need to put everything together. So I've got here some thick whisper white, now basic white, and I just layered them up on top of here. I popped that one up on dimensional, so I got a nice little cluster of hearts, and then I stuck that on top. So we need to trim this. I'm just going to use my little trimmer for this. So I'm gonna eyeball down there. And eyeball this side. I'm kind of looking at where the blade is and sort of resting the cutout bits sort of on there to sort of give me my margin. It's a bit thicker than the one I had before, but we might go with that. And so I did a bit of a diagonal. I might cut a little bit more off. Actually, I think it does need a tad more. Yeah, I think it's better with a little bit more off. So this is totally eyeballing. I think if I put that against the blade, gives me where I want it. A little sliver off the top. Could be here for weeks. Get a cup of tea, pull up a chair. It's just like me tying a bow. Spend ages till I'm happy. Still a bit thick on the top, I think. It will do. It will do. Ed will just go, oh, that's lovely. So I needn't worry. Right, get rid of this lot. In the bin. Not like me. Right, so I'm going to glue these on. Where's my tombaroonie? Moved it. It's there. Found it. Right, so I'm going to glue this one down first. So it's kind of a clean and simple card. And I did a Facebook Live with Jill on our group, Paper Daisy Crafting. And she is a bit of a queen of clean and simple. And clean and simple are not necessarily simple to make, because the thing that makes them look so good is them being quite precise in your sort of positioning. So I did this so that that little downy bit was about in the middle of that ish. They were my thoughts. And I didn't pop it up because obviously it's got the outline, and so you can't really pop that up, can you? So there we go. I wanted a bit of the bottom sticking out even. And then I'm going to use my precision tip for this, because it is quite thin. It's not coming out, Jez. It will make a noise in a sec. There we go. No, it's coming out a bit too fast. There we are. And then that fits around the outside. And we know it fits because we cut it out of there. So of course it fits. There we go. That's that. Get me little mopper upper. There we go. And then I'll get some dimensionals for the back of this, and that's gonna go over there a bit. There we go. So we have had snow here. I'm just looking out. The sun is shining. It's been really, really busy the last 3 days, and we haven't been able to get out during the day. We did Monday, Tuesday, but not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And he said, oh, I've just had a cancellation. I can go out between 3 and 4. So I'm delighted to see that the sun is still shining. I'll be going out. As soon as I finish this, it'll be time to go out. So, because we've had snow and ice on the ground, I won't go out on my own when there's snow and ice on the ground, because I fall over. Unfortunately, I get a bit unsteady on my feet and I just fall over. So I'm going to use my little one. Just going to do little blobs in the middle of those hearts and around the edges. Although it's coming off the edge, so actually I probably don't need those ones at the edges, to be fair. Line it up with the dots so it's in a straight line, assuming it was cut out in a straight line. Oh dear. It's only Ed. Only Ed. So that's all the glue in. And now I'm going to do some stamping on the card. I chose to stamp directly on the card. And that sort of fits in nicely in there. And I'm just going to brave it. And if it don't work, then I'll stamp it and cut it out. But it should work. Right. Keep that straight. Go straight there. Da, 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 da. There we go. I've not got a stamp mat underneath, but I have got piles and piles of paper here. So that's lovely. And then I just thought, finish it off. We'll have a little heart there, just to balance up the card. I just felt it needed. And I'm going to put it straight because all the others are straight. I put that one to the side, but it had a little bit more room, so I'm going up there. There we are. That's my card. So one in light and navy and one in real red. You might notice a colour difference there in the whites. That's not Stampin' Up. That's my practice card there. And you can see the difference. Well, you might be able to see the difference in the colour there. I do prefer that. So there we go. Hope you like that. All the details will be over on nigezza.co.uk. There is a link down below to the blog post. I'll link to the blog hop as well if you want to see what everybody else has done for Lovers in the Air. This will probably be put back for our anniversary, which is in April. And yeah, or I might send these each out to my sons, actually. Cheer them up. Yeah. So, thanks for joining me. Links to my shop if you wish to buy this absolutely wonderful bundle. Really like it. Lots of things that you can do. I love that sort of heart thing. I've got Vine Designs, and that would just go nicely with Vine Designs as well. It's very similar. Love the way things will match up. Beautiful flowers there. Got ideas buzzing. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.